It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something? We just vibing, we just crazy, baby.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Cralisa Victoria. I'm back with another video. Please forgive my hair. I'm actually going to be taking it down. If you're new to my channel, thanks so much for tuning in. My pillow's right here, so if you guys keep seeing that's because it's my pillow. But anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you've already been subscribed, thank you so much for returning to my channel. Anyhow, I'm going to take my hair down. It is a little stiff or whatever because, you guys know, I don't know if I just finished what I was saying, but if you're new, thanks for tuning in. And if you've been subscribing, thanks for tuning in. But anyway, let's get started with this video. Today is August 8th, which means that I am exactly 1 month, 1 week, and 1 day locked. It has been a month and 8 days. And you guys, I'm going to insert a picture. Hopefully I will not forget to insert this picture, but I'm going to insert a picture that's going to show you guys the beginning phase of my hair. In fact, I might insert multiple pictures to show you guys like how I started, like how I went from black hair to blonde hair to starter locks to in between to 1 month and 1 day. So I will give you guys updated photos as to what I look like prior to today. And I'm going to insert that. I'm going to try to insert all of those photos right about here. Now that you guys have seen all of those photos, I just want you guys to know pretty much this is where my hair is right now, okay? Obviously, it's been up in a bun. When I go to sleep, I tie my hair up every single night. I sleep in satin scarf or I'll sleep in a satin bonnet, and I sleep on a satin pillowcase. S is for satin, and I do all of that, okay? You don't want to sleep with your hair unwrapped on just any type of pillows or anything like that because you don't want the friction to make your hair break. So you don't want to sleep with it not protected, and you also don't want to sleep without tying it up. So if you don't tie your hair up, then I recommend fall asleep on a satin pillow. And if you aren't going to have a satin pillow, then I recommend tying your hair up. But if you could do both, a satin pillowcase, and you can do a satin bonnet or satin scarf or whatever when you go to sleep, that is going to help your hair tremendously from breakage. You guys know that I colored my hair. So coloring your hair, obviously it does some amount of, not always damage, but your hair could become more dry, more brittle, or whatever. Considering I'm in the lock phase, I haven't washed my hair. It's been a month and a day and I have not washed my hair. A month, a week, and a day and I haven't washed my hair. And I'm not planning to wash it anytime soon. If at all, if I wash my hair, it will be at the end of this month because I have an event to attend. So that will be the only time that I actually wash it. But for right now, I'm trying my hardest not to wash it. Honestly, I know this sounds very dirty to most of you because everybody's like, I wash my hair my same regimen. If you don't wash your hair, you're dirty, blah, blah, blah. First of all, I work out a lot, so I think that me sweating and things like that is probably helping my hair to mat because my mat, you see how my roots and stuff are, so it's making it like tangle better. And also I have finer hair, and I need my hair to mat together and actually lock and not unravel. So for me, that's working for me. I'm not intentionally going to the gym to work out and say, oh my gosh, I need my hair to lock better, so I'm just going to work out and let it be dirty. No, that's not really what I do. I pretty much know that I'm going to be working out, so I know that that's one thing that's I'm going to have dirty hairs, itchy hair, whatever you want to call it. I haven't really been itchy, to be quite frank with you, but I'm not going to go pick it up. But I have some leave-in conditioner that I spritz in between my roots and things like that during the week, a couple times out of the week, just to keep my hair hydrated. And then it's a leave-in, so it's, it's helping for it to not only be moisturized, but it's also helping it for my hair to be conditioned without being washed. Now, I am aiming very hard to at least get to the 2-month mark with no hair wash. If I could, and I'm just going to be quite frank, like I said, there's some people on here with their own preferences. If you're the type of person who, when you did your starter locks, you washed after 3 weeks or 2 weeks, that's you. For me, I've had locks in the past. I kind of know when my hair locked in the middle. I knew when my hair fully locked all the way throughout. And because I knew what my first set of locks were like, I don't want to run the gamut of potentially having locks unravel from washing them too soon. I also don't want to just mess up a regimen that I think is good for me. Now, obviously, would I have signed up a million years to not wash my hair for 5 months or 2 months or 3 months? No. But for the sake of these being my starter locks, I'm going to do whatever I feel is necessary to jumpstart the process. Now, obviously, we're in what month are we in? We're in August now. I started these July 1st. We're August 8th. So we have September, we have October, we have November, we have December. To be quite frank with you, if I can go July to January with no wash, that would be amazing. I know that sounds dirty to not have washed your hair for 5 months, but if I can go that long, I'm going to be like super, super, super happy. Because I know a lot of people think, well, oh, that could be dirty. Your hair could be itchy. Your hair could be nasty. You could end up with buildup. Because I am not putting products in my hair like that, I'm not fearful of buildup. When I do retwist my hair, it's going to be like once a month. I only did it once since I've started the starter locks, and that was last month. I'm most likely going to be doing it once this month, and it's going to be the end of the month. Then I'm going to be doing it like pretty much from the time I started, which was July 1st to December. I'm going to only probably be retwisting my hair once a month. So that's 5 times. The product that I use, the Murray, is water-based. It's heavily water-based, which means when I'm retwisting my hair, it just feels like I'm actually retwisting my hair with water. That's what it feels like. Even though there's other products mixed within, it feels like it's no hold to it. It's not a strong hold. It's not like a build-up product at all. I used to use that product in addition to one other type of brand when I had my first set of locks, and I had those for about 2.5 to 3 years, and my hair was locked from root to end all the way through. But I was able to comb them out with hot water and conditioner simply because, 1, I maintained my own locks. 2, I know what I used in my hair, and it was never anything that was a heavy buildup. So for me, it was fine for me to be able to go through my whole entire process utilizing the Murray product, because it's a gel, it's not a wax. Now, if you guys remember, I did tell you guys that I started these locks with wax, beeswax, the same brand, but the wax is, of course, petroleum. It's heavy wax. I don't like waxes at all, to be quite frank. However, I utilize the wax because I have finer hair, like I've been saying, and I needed something that would hold my hair. Obviously, I didn't like the fact that when my hand touched my hair, there was wax. It was possibilities of greasiness on my face, oily face, all of that. I didn't like that. But I needed to do what I needed to do simply because it's a process, and I know what I need to do. So if you guys can see the top of my hair, if I parted a little bit, because you guys remember I did have a middle part, but I've been pulling it back and up into a bun recently, so it kind of is just where it wants to be right now. And I still, throughout my day, I'll take a lock and I will continue to, like twist it, or I'll palm roll it when I'm like in the car just somewhere, just to keep it from unraveling, because, you know, we're going to come across those days where I could have a couple babies unravel. So instead of that just happening, I try to, you know, keep my hands in there and keep, you know, with the rotation. So right now it's sticking up, but like I told you guys, it's because it was just up. When we're talking about like the length of my hair, I have noticed shrinkage as well, which is common. And I told you guys before in another video, I think I have about between 130. Well, my locks actually formulate either lock more in the middles or they lock all the way through. I'm going to do another count to just tell you guys what my final count was, let you know if I had to combine or anything. I know people don't care about the number, but some people do care about the number for the sake they want to say, oh, I want to see how many she has, because that might give me the sizing guide for me. Even though you have to think about density, your hair thickness, your all of that stuff, it differs from person to person. So I might have 130 locks and it might look like the size you want, but you could do 130 locks and they can look like sister locks instead of looking like actual locks. You see what I'm saying? So yes, you can use someone else's sizing guide, but don't always think that's 100% accurate, because the number of strands I have on my hair differs from the number of strands you have on your hair, differs from the number of strands she has on her hair. So be careful if you're using that as a guide to figuring out how you want to jumpstart your locks and how many you want. Just wanted to put that out there in the event someone didn't think that process through. But anyway, you guys can see around my roots, to my roots, and you can also see my edge line black. When I first dyed my hair, you guys know that I dyed from edges, root, to tip blonde. So the black right here is my hair growing out of the color around the edges. So that shows you how much my hair is growing, which for this amount of growth, it looks like it's just about normal. You should be growing at least half an inch of hair each month. Sometimes you can jumpstart that and have more growth, but it's only been like a month and that's about a half an inch. So I would say my rate of speed for the month of July to August was about half an inch. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, I'm going to continue to let my hair do what it do. But like I said, I do throughout the week sometimes spray the leave-in conditioner. Don't want to spray it all the time because I don't want to create an itchy scalp. But for the meantime, there's not going to be any, even just spritzing your hair with like water and rose oil or something like that is also something to do. But for right now, like at this moment, I'm not going to be really doing much. Like I said, I'm definitely trying to go for 2 months no hair wash. So the next time I actually style my hair, it will be a retwist of some sort. Either for the wedding that I'm going to be in, it'll be a retwist, or I might just go like wig style for the wedding. But I'm not exactly certain, but that's when I'll actually be doing my real next retwist. Then fast forward, if I do 2 retwists this month, it's simply because I need to see which product I'm going to be using for the wedding, to see which product is going to hold the best. So that's the only reason I might do 2 retwists if I do retwist at all this month. Yeah, so once we get through August and we hit September, we will be 2 months locked. Because July to August, September 1st, I will be 2 months locked, okay? Once I hit my 2-month mark, hopefully we can still keep going with no hair wash, okay? Like I said, I definitely want to get through 2 months of no hair wash. If I can get through 5, that would be phenomenal. But the minimum of 2 is what I'm striving for. Like I said, I have no time for my hair to unravel. I need my hair to keep growing. And like you could see like this strand right here, even though it looks well twisted, when I run my hand throughout the lock, I don't feel any budding. Which it's cool. I'm not tripping. Some of them, I do feel like maybe there's a little bud potential, but not really all the way, which is fine because, everybody's hair growth does what it does. But I have been noticing that my locks are sticking together better, like, within themselves. Like this one right here, it's like it's a family, you feel me? It doesn't look like it's trying to be a part of anyone else's family is what I'm saying. So I rather, some of them mesh together with the strand that I created. And then as time goes on, obviously they'll lock in the middle. I think when I had my first set of locks, I know I colored my hair. I could have refreshed the black or refreshed the blonde. I can't remember where I was at 5 months. Whatever I did, I was locked in the middle. I made sure that if I was going to color my hair sooner than later, I wanted to make sure they were locked in the middle. That way, if it tried to unravel, it wasn't going anywhere because there was a locked piece in the middle. There was budding in the middle throughout every lock, so I didn't have to run the gamut of losing it. But I told myself for my first year, especially with these, obviously, you know, sometimes you want to maintain the color, but I'm not planning on dyeing my hair for at least a year. So from July to July of next year, I don't plan on dyeing it. I just plan on letting the hair grow out. Just because I don't want to hit it with any more color. I want to focus on the health and the growth. I don't want to change the formation of my locks or anything like that too soon. You know, obviously over time, things could change a little bit, but for right now, I'm not trying to do that. So I'm going to stick with what I have now, and we will go from there later. But this is what my hair looks like. If I were to pull down, I'm trying to pull down a lock for you guys. Like, here's like a side lock. Well, I don't want to pull that one, but you see. So the shrinkage is real. I don't mind the shrinkage. I mean, it's all part of the process. But I most definitely think when my hair locks all the way through, it'll probably be past my shoulders by the time it locks all the way through. But if it isn't, then we at least know that I probably will be exactly right to my shoulders once it actually like I'm to my shoulders now, but you know what I mean? I could still have more shrinkage to go. So it'll be like once they're locked all the way through the middle, I feel like they'll be at least at my shoulders. By next year, I feel like I won't say bra strap length next year, but I definitely feel like I would be like mid-back. Mid-back? No. Upper back. Yeah, like upper back. So yeah, I will keep you guys posted. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if you are locked. How far are you in the journey? Are you enjoying it? Did you come out your locks? First set of locks. When is your lock anniversary? Let's chit chat. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be sure to post it. And make sure, again, you like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you beautiful people in the next video.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something?